Assalamu alaikum. So, hello everyone. It's truly a pleasure to connect with all of you today. My name is Faram Shazar. I'm head of business development and strategy at Cambridge IFA. We are absolutely pleased today to launch our Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master Program with TAIF Digital Institute, and I'm going to introduce you to Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance first, and then we'll move forward. In our journey through the diverse world of Islamic finance, we often find ourselves crossing paths with various institutions, each contributing in their own unique way. Among these is Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance as well, or we call it Cambridge IIF. Now, Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance stands out with its dedication, passion, and commitment to enriching Islamic finance industry around the world. We are involved in research, Islamic finance research, industry intelligence, world-class trainings, capacity building, and advocacy programs all over the world. In Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance, we have got a number of initiatives. So just let me quickly spotlight on these initiatives. In research and intelligence, the name at the top is Global Islamic Finance Report, or GIFA, with 13 years and counting. This report has guided professionals and experts around the world through its intelligence and industry updates on different subjects within Islamic finance industry. And also, Cambridge IIF bi-monthly magazine Isfire. This is again at the part of another initiative of the research side. This is the best global magazine published from UK since 2011, for almost last 13 years. Another important and emerging subject of Islamic finance is women empowerment. This is extreme, of course, is very important. And then Cambridge IIF proudly publishing a Woman Eye report. This is a testament to these women commitment to uplift and champion these incredible women in Islamic finance industry. And this report is being published for the last 5 years, since 2018. Apart from the research and intelligence, Cambridge IIF has pioneered two significant training programs. The first is Cambridge Islamic Finance Leadership Program. This is an annual program at University of Cambridge. We invite about 35 to 50 people from the global Islamic finance service industry for this 1-week leadership program. And later today in this discussion, you will get a deeper dive into Cambridge IIF standout training initiative. We call it Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master, for which we all have gathered here today. So we'll discuss in detail, and my colleagues would further get insight to this training program, which we are offering in collaboration with TAIF Digital Institute together in digital form. So that's more introduction of Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance. I hope that I've been covered, the basic and of course in a brief way. So thank you very much for all of you for being here. And, I look forward to the exciting discussion in the session to follow and to the next step. So thank you once again, and I'll hand it over back to Brother Hassan. Thank you.
I would like to welcome Dr. Humayun to join the session.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. So this could be morning like here in London for me, and this could be afternoon for the people in the Middle East, and late afternoon in Malaysia, Indonesia, and beyond. First of all, I would like to thank TAIF Digital Institute for Islamic Finance for organizing this session, which is an inaugural session on Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master Program, which we have developed over the last about 15, 16 years. This has evolved from our Cambridge Islamic Finance, or at that time we used to call it just IFAP, Islamic Finance Access Program, which was a series of modules on Islamic finance. And later on, this whole thing was put into a structured program called Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master. I would go into details of this one in the next 10 to 15 minutes. But before that, if you allow me, I would like to share my screen.
Yes, we can see it.
All right. So Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master is developed by Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance. And the institute itself has been introduced by my colleague Khurram Shahzad. So I don't have to say anything more on that one. And brother Ahsan Abdullah, he has mentioned about the TAIF Digital Institute for Islamic Finance. And I believe all of you are fully aware of the activities of TAIF Institute. So both Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance and the TAIF Institute have come up with this strategic partnership to offer Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master to whosoever, to everyone, wherever they are, or any time they would like to have access to a program which focuses on a very important aspect of Islamic finance, and I would come to it in a few minutes. So this Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master, this is a modular program which we have been offering before today through two channels. One is this live Zoom sessions, 10 live Zoom sessions. And recently we have started marketing Medina program, which is on this side of the screen. And today is the launch of our TAIF platform delivery. In case of the 10 live Zoom sessions, we have a period of 12 months for delivery. These live sessions are delivered by me live almost every month over a period of 1 year. So the participants in the Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master through this first delivery channel, they take about 12 months to finish the program. TAIF platform, on the other hand side, is probably the most flexible one, okay, because this would allow you or anyone who would like to learn about the stuff to get access to the program whenever, wherever. So this is the flexibility of this program. The Medina program, on the other hand side, although this has its own benefits in terms of location, the program is delivered in Medina Munawwara and Makkah Mukarramah. But in terms of flexibility, it offers the least benefits. It's a 1-week program for which you will have to go to Medina Munawwara and Makkah Munawwara to take part in the program. And of course, in the process, you do Umrah as well. Today, however, we would be focusing on the TAIF platform, and I must congratulate TAIF Digital Institute for Islamic Finance to launch this Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master through its very innovative platform. Before I go into the structure of the program, I would like to share the story of Islamic banking and finance in terms of growth. There are so many success stories of Islamic finance. We don't have time for that one. However, I have taken this story of growth from our Cambridge Global Islamic Finance Report. In common, this is known as GIFR, Global Islamic Finance Report. Among other things, Global Islamic Finance Report reports on size and growth of the industry. When we started in 2010, we had figures on 2008 size and growth of the industry. And since then, on an annual basis, we have been reporting size and growth of the industry. So from this figure, you will find that the growth has been quite impressive. However, these middle years between 2013 to 2019, I call them 7 years growth story, or 7 years slow growth story in case of Islamic banking and finance, because until 2012, the growth in Islamic banking and finance was phenomenal. In 2008, for example, nearly 29%. In 2012, 20%. And then a period started from 2013 when the growth was still there. It was impressive growth, 11%, 9%, 8%, and so on. However, this was a period of declining growth rate. So we call it slow growth or declining growth rate, period of 7 years for Islamic finance, which, by the way, was consistent with the global financial markets. It is very interesting that this slow growth period is actually associated with the low interest rates around the world in financial markets. So I would invite someone to look into this phenomenon. When interest rate is almost zero, the growth in Islamic banking and finance was slow as well. Someone might have expected that the growth in Islamic banking and finance should be higher because the conventional financial markets were actually closer to the ideal of Islamic banking and finance. Since 2020, the industry has emerged from COVID-19, and we have seen the return of high growth. So last year, for example, the growth rate was about 19% or slightly more. So when there was slow growth, we found that there was no significant innovation in Islamic banking and finance. And with the return of the growth, we are expecting that innovation in Islamic banking and finance would be a lot more. So we are expecting emergence of innovation in Islamic banking and finance. And probably this is the right time to launch Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master through the TAIF Digital Institute of Islamic Finance's platform. So a major focus of Cambridge IFSM is on innovation. Innovation and product development and structuring, hence the name Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master. We deliver innovation and product development and structuring through 10 modules. These modules are called IFAPs because of the historical reasons. These were known as Islamic Finance Access Program. We may call them modules, but we like this word IFAP, and hence we have retained. The first module would be on the art of structuring Islamic financial products. This is a general module which would introduce the participants to the ingredients of Islamic financial innovation with the help of some examples. The second module, or second IFAP, is on WAD and its applications in modern banking and finance. We have chosen WAD as the second module because this concept or this arrangement, WAD, is almost everywhere in Islamic financial products, right from the retail banking products to very sophisticated Islamic investment banking products. And most of these products would collapse if we take out this WAD structure from these products. The third IFAP is on structuring Islamic investment products, like Islamic funds of different types, Islamic equity funds, Islamic private equity funds, and we would be giving a reference to Islamic hedge funds as well. I'm sure some of you have got alerted with the mention of Islamic hedge funds because a lot of people, they think that hedge funds, they are not consistent with the Sharia requirements, but there are examples of Islamic hedge funds as well. IFAP 4 is on innovations in sukuk structures. Sukuk has become a very important market segment in Islamic banking and finance. The overall size of the industry on a global level is about $4 trillion US. And about 20% of that one is now in sukuk or sukuk-related structures. So this has become the second most important market segment in Islamic banking and finance after Islamic banking. IFAP 5 is on the uses of mutuality and cooperation in Islamic finance. One thing you might have observed already is that these modules are not the kind of modules you will find in other training programs. Other training programs, we call them plain vanilla training programs, Islamic modes of financing, applications of Islamic modes of financing, and so and so. That kind of focus is not there in Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master because we assume that you already have good understanding of Islamic finance contracts and the fundamentals of Islamic finance. So, for example, we would not be explaining why riba is prohibited. We take this as a prerequisite that you know that riba is prohibited and why. So IFAP 5, coming back to it, the uses of mutuality and cooperation in Islamic finance, this would be our focus there. And then the uses of law of large numbers and financial inclusion structures. So this is with reference to Islamic microfinance, but not only microfinance, but other financial inclusion structures as well. IFAP 7 is on the use of technology for innovation, primarily on Islamic fintech, but it's not just about Islamic fintech, it's the use of technology. Structuring Islamic social finance products, okay, this is focus of IFAP 8. And IFAP 9 would be on developing profitable non-bank financial products and institutions. Increasingly, non-bank financial institutions are becoming more and more important in Islamic finance. On the practice side, on the thought process side, a lot of people actually would like to argue that Islamic finance works in a more authentic manner if it is done outside the banking sector. Hence, IFAP 9 would give examples of innovations or possible innovations in non-bank financial sector. IFAP 10 actually is the advanced form of IFAP 1. So we would be looking into some very advanced structures, some of which are already in the market, but some other structures which could be developed to advance the market further. So these are the 10 IFAPs or 10 modules which are available in recorded format as part of the TAIF platform delivery of Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master. And I believe that those who would like to specialize in Islamic financial innovation, for them, this material would be thought-provoking. I must caution that when we say that we would give examples of Islamic financial innovation and product development structuring, I would not be giving you this turnkey kind of solution. We would give you ideas to develop Islamic financial products of innovative nature for your own institutions in light of the thoughts which are shared in these IFAPs. I'm giving one example. This is all the modules would have 3 learning objectives, and this is an example of learning objectives of IFAP 8. And I'm going to read this one. Introducing the participants to some of the cutting-edge technologies in Islamic banking and finance to show how almost everything can be structured in a Sharia-compliant way. And this everything can be structured in a Sharia-compliant way. This is a very strong language, but we mean it. To make a case for Islamic social finance Waqf as an alternative to Islamic banking. Again, this is a very powerful statement. to make a case for Islamic social finance waqf as an alternative to Islamic banking. Islamic banking and finance is about 78% or 75% of the global Islamic financial market. So saying that there should be an alternative to Islamic banking, this is a very bold statement. To share one model of social finance waqf to exemplify what kind of products can be relevant to the needs in the post-COVID era. So these are the three learning objectives, and I'm sharing this as an example of the learning objectives of all the 10 modules. So there are three learning outcomes corresponding. The participants are expected to start appreciating the power of heuristic thinking and its role in product development structuring. Number two, the participants are also expected to develop a fair understanding of developing cutting-edge Islamic financial products. This is the recurring theme of all the modules, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever topic we are covering, but the focus is on Islamic financial innovation. The participants must also have developed good understanding of Islamic social finance, particularly social finance waqf. So this is the learning objectives and learning outcomes that should give you an idea what kind of material we are going to cover in these 10 modules. I'm sure you would have a lot of questions about the program, contents, its structure, and of course about the fee as well. And I believe that my colleagues would be able to answer these questions in this session. And if there are some technical questions, of course, not general questions about Islamic banking and finance, the questions focused on Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master, I would be happy to answer. Back to you, Brother Hassan.
Jazakallah, Doctor, for your time. I would say if there are any questions, we would be happy to take all those questions. Dr. Dar and Brother Khurram is available here. Anybody can raise hand if they want to ask question. We'll unmute and ask question.
There is one hand raised.
Okay, now there's one question came in, Dr. Dar, from Jamil Ahmed Qureshi. He said, Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Saab. What is the duration of the master program?
Right. Okay. This Cambridge Islamic Finance Structuring Master through TAIF Digital Institute for Islamic Finance, it doesn't have a time frame. If you are a keen learner, you can finish this in 1 month. However, if you are a busy practitioner or you have some other priorities, this could take more than a year. I would believe that, on average, people would take about 4 to 6 months to go through the program in a meaningful manner. These are 10 modules of roughly 90 minutes each. And anyone, if they find the material very interesting, you can finish these in one week. However, a meaningful way of learning through these modules would be going through a session in one go, ideally, but 90 minutes is a lot of time now. And many people would like to watch different segments. So it may take 2 days, 3 days just to watch the whole module in a meaningful manner. Then try to grasp it. Do some self-study, and probably this would be about a period of 10 days when you have benefited from the module in a meaningful manner. So those who would be very efficient, for them, this would be 10 into 10, that would be 100 days, which is about 3 months. Or if we take into account working days, this will be about 4 months. So if someone asks me who has designed the program, I would like to see someone benefiting from it optimally in a period of 4 to 6 months.
Right. Thank you very much, Dr. Dar. We have got a few more questions, and I think quite a few of them would have the same question. We have got this question that what is the fee amount and the program commencing fee when it's starting, and then the cost implications. So to answer this question, of course, you would be, all of you, you would have access to the course on TAIF Digital platform on the website, and the cost implication, all the details. If someone wants to take the whole course, which we of course we will suggest, then they can take the whole course. If someone wants to go for individual modules, they can do that as well. All these 10 modules separately too. The cost for the total duration, the total whole program is GBP 250. I mean, it's a highly discounted price. We've been offering this program in the live session for 1,000 GBP, British pound 1,000. But as it's being offered on the digital platform, that's why it's you can say it's heavily discounted fee, and the fee is GBP 250, which is roughly about 300 USD. That's the program for the whole duration of the program. And if someone wants to go for individual modules, that is something you'll have to go on the website to sign up for these modules, and the cost would be sent to you separately if you want to sign up for these modules separately one by one. So that's the question of, we got about 3-4 different people. So I hope I answer this one. Then we've got question, the next question, Professor Dar, is, will we be receiving certificate from Cambridge or TAIF, or both successful completion of the program? Dr. Dar.
Yeah, Brother Hassan might be in a better position to answer this question, but I can, with qualification that the correct answer would be coming from TAIF Digital Institute for Islamic Finance. But as far as I know, that the certificates would be jointly co-branded by Cambridge Institute of Islamic Finance and TAIF Digital Institute for Islamic Finance. So it would be a jointly offered certificate by the two institutions.
Thank you very much. The next couple of questions, of course, one is they're coming from two people, but the same question. They says, what are the requirements to sign up the program? I mean, is there a specific qualification needs for someone to sign up the program, or anyone can join? Dr. Dar.
In terms of qualifications, there is no prerequisite. However, as I mentioned during my short presentation, the course assumes that the participants have good understanding of fundamentals of Islamic banking and finance. So they should be aware of Islamic contracts and their basic applications as well. As I mentioned, throughout the program, 10 modules, if we have used or if we have referred to Murabaha, you will not see me explaining what Murabaha is, or what Mudaraba is, what Ijara is. So you are required to have a good understanding of these all concepts and their basic applications. If I'm referring to Tawarruk, for example, I would not be explaining what Tawarruk is, because Tawarruk is a widely understood concept amongst the practitioners. My focus would be on the innovative applications of Ijara, innovative applications of Murabaha, and innovative applications of other Islamic financial contracts.
Right. Thank you very much, Dr. Also, we have about 100 people thus at the moment, slightly more than that. We have just shared in the chat option the website for you to sign up. It's taiflearning.com/courses. So you can download the syllabus from there. You can go check all the content of the program, and there you will have an idea along with the costs. So you can sign up there, and then of course it's an auto program. So whenever you want to go ahead with this one, you want to you can go. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. We've got answered for all these questions which were shared to us. If there's any further question, you may please raise your hand or send the question in the chat box, and we'll be happy to answer. We'll take about next 20 seconds. We give more 20 seconds to see if any further question comes in.
Brother Khurram, you want to take some live questions?
Well, that's fine. If someone wants to go ahead, we would be happy to answer.
There is
Salam.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thanks a lot. I had a question that is partially answered in terms of costs, but as part of the cost, may I ask from Cambridge, what is the cost of the sandwich program, the Medina module? That's question number one. Question number two, once we finish this master structuring course, the 10 modules, the qualification we expect is equivalent to a certificate, a diploma, or what if it is equated to prominent qualifications? Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Salam. Dr. Dar would answer.
Yeah, I would like to answer this question. The 10 modules, they actually, as I mentioned, one module is 90 minutes each. So 90 into 10, that is 900 minutes of the active learning. This is equivalent to roughly one university course, undergraduate course. So 3 or 3.5 credit hours course, which with an academic reference is equivalent to an advanced certificate level of qualification. Okay, so those who would like to have a comparison, this is in some countries this is called diploma as well, but our preference is to call it a certification. So this is an advanced level certification. Advanced, number one, in terms of the content and in terms of the advanced level of the program. As I mentioned, this is not an introductory and elementary course. This is advanced methods in Islamic finance, product development, and structuring. So to answer your question in one word, this is an advanced certificate level qualification.
Right. And also, I think he mentioned of our Medina program a little bit. This is a sandwich program in Medina program. If you can just briefly mention that one as well.
Yeah, but I would not like to focus on the other delivery methods like 10 live Zoom sessions or the Medina program. But very quickly, Medina program is for those who would like to learn Islamic banking and finance advanced methods in the spiritual environment of Medina Munawwara. So that is for 5 days. 5 days of learning in Medina Munawwara, followed by a day or so, maximum couple of days in Makkah Mukarramah to finish the program with an Umrah. So a lot of people who are signing up for that one, for them, this is a kind of, okay, we would learn about Islamic finance, but I think most of them, they put a lot of value on the Umrah opportunity and of course, spending time in Medina Munawwara.
Right. Thank you very much. This question again came in. Probably this participant might have joined late. I already explained this, but I would quickly explain this again. He mentioned what discount is applicable for the course. So the participant is Mr. Nurdin Muhammad Baba. So I answered already. The standard fee for this one at the moment, which we are offering in the 10 live Zoom session, is British pound 500. GBP 500. That's the standard fee at the moment, which is also a discounted fee, but this is something we've been offering for the last 2 years, specifically for the live sessions. Now, because this program is being offered along with TAIF, and this is more a flexible program because you can opt it for at any time. You can finish it based on your own availability. So we have even cut it down 50%. So at the moment, the fee is only GBP 250 for all 10 modules, including certificate as well. So you can say that once we launched the program at first stage back in, of course, the structuring master program, about 5 years back, the fee at that time was GBP 1,000. Okay, and still some participants are going for that to get the full material as well and all training session, everything. But to come up with this, digital platform, one objective was to make it more economical for everyone, because some people in the past we have experienced that they said, oh, this time where you are delivering this Zoom session, I have got this meeting, I've got this commitment, so they were not able to join us in these sessions. So that was one of the objectives, that this should be made available to everyone who would like to go for this program, and then of course based on their availability as well. So this is a highly discounted program, just about £250, and I believe you don't get anything else in having 10 modules at this price. I expect that we hopefully inshallah will get a lot of registrations. So yeah, this is something as the answer for this question, and I think yeah, we answered every question. The question, yeah, some people, Professor Dar, of course, our objective is not to discuss Medina program as such in this session. We probably will arrange another session to specifically mention that one. But one participant has mentioned the program for Makkah and Medina. I think, as Professor Dar mentioned, we are noting it down, your details, and we will send you separately. What Dr. Dar may want to have just a brief on that one, if Professor Dar you may feel. Otherwise, we'll skip to the next question.
No, I would not like to add further on this one. This is a session on the TAIF program, and hence I would be reluctant to say anything which could be deemed as marketing of the Medina program.
Right. So, Brother Salim, we have noted it down, your question for that specific site, and we'll hopefully, inshallah, get back to you separately with the cost for Medina program. There's one question: can I study Islamic finance at your institute? Which probably may not be the case, because this program, right from the beginning, is being offered virtually. So it's either live sessions or through TAIF at the moment. So we don't have this on-site, on-campus program as such. So yeah, I think then the one question more came, and I have joined late. Will be the module on Sukuk and Islamic derivative structuring and operational and Sharia issues, and some real case studies for both Sukuk and Islamic derivative structuring. Thank you so much, dear Professor. I think Brother Muhammad Bengana, he just sent the question. He said, I joined late. So Professor Dar, he just want to have a quick, probably 1 minute brief on Sukuk and structuring side.
No, we are already late. It's 11:42, and the session was supposed to be 30 minutes, but a very quick one. Yes, there would be focus on Sukuk and on Islamic derivatives as well. You will find that our language is rather aggressive. A lot of people, they say Islamic derivatives. Is it something Sharia compliant? But this is actually the focus of the program, to dispel a lot of myths about Islamic financial product development and structuring.
All right, thank you very much. Last 20 seconds. There are still questions flowing in, but as a time constraint, so we would not be able to comment any further questions. One last thing, a question came in. I think 2 questions came in. They asked for USD equivalent fee. So this is simple, this is about 300 USD approximately. You can convert GBP 250 to USDs by yourself. And anyone from anywhere around the world can join this course. Okay, with this, I close the question and answers, and I go back to Brother Hassan to close the session for me. Yeah.
Jazakallah. Khurram, thank you very much, Dr. Dar, for both of you giving us time and taking out this opportunity, considering TAIF to be a part of collaborating together and making this happen. And we are very grateful for Cambridge Islamic Finance Institute to giving this special prize for the people to benefit from these sessions. And inshallah, we look forward people to join and benefit for the available course online. Whether it gets to pricing or anything, when you're purchasing online, it will be automatically converted and detected based on the date. Each module can be bought separately. Price will be mentioned later on onto the website. At the moment, you can see the full course, but we do work on it. And inshallah, all separate modules will be available for you to pick and choose which you want to do. However, our preference would be to go for the master certificate. The certificate will be a joint certificate with verified online. It can be verified online through TAIF's website. I'm very honored and delightful to have Dr. Dar. This was my first program with Brother Khurram and Dr. Dar itself. So thank you very much who have joined the session. Dr. Dar, last words and dua for the people. And to be honest, I would really encourage people to email contact@taiflearning.com for the Medina program. We'll be very happy to be just pass the information to Dr. Dar so that he can, or Brother Khurram can extend the communication and you can be a part of that program. We'll be very honored to do that communication.
All right. Thank you very much once again. We thank all our participants who joined from different parts of the world. We thank for all of your time for this session. Thanks, Dr. Dar, once again. Brother S and all of you. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.